Welcome to Tuesday, June 18th. I'm day weather meteorologist Don Day with your day weather podcast. Well, as we go into today, we're going to find that it's going to basically be a repeat performance of Monday. Monday was a very active day with heavy showers and thunderstorms in many parts of Wyoming, especially the I-25 corridor area from near the Front Range areas of Denver up to Cheyenne, up along and then in and near the Wheatland, Douglas, Casper areas and points east. That's where the heavier thunderstorms were. Flash flooding around Cheyenne. A little bit of hail, some tornado activity reported in Converse County. Today, we've got a similar setup. A lot of moisture, unstable air, and even though temperatures are again going to be much cooler than average, only in the 60s to lower 70s, it won't take much daytime heating to set off showers and storms. Now, if you're looking for a couple of days that look better, it's Wednesday and Thursday. We're going to actually warm up a little bit. Temperatures closer to normal those 2 days, and the amount of thunderstorm activity drops. It doesn't go away. But Wednesday and Thursday, we'll see a few late-day showers and thunderstorms. Then for Friday and the weekend, here we go again. There's an unseasonably strong trough in front that'll be moving in from the Pacific Northwest, and temperatures state and region-wide go below normal again, Friday through Sunday, with a good chance that we'll have showers and thunderstorms. And here you go again. For the second time this month, it's going to snow in Yellowstone Park. Friday and Friday night, snow is likely in the highest elevations of the Yellowstone Park area in Montana, Idaho, and Wyoming. Powder River Pass, Burgess Junction, Togety Pass, Teton Pass, Friday and Friday night will probably get snowed on. Second time this month that'll happen, and ironically, Friday's the first official day of summer, and that's when we're expecting the snow to return to the high elevations in northern and western Wyoming. The rest of the state and the region, including western Nebraska, western South Dakota, and northern Colorado, will see temperatures below average for a good 3 days and staying likely below average at least into the start of next week. Now, you're probably wondering, is summer ever going to start, and what's causing this? Couple of factors. First of all, we're still dealing with a very weak El Nino, but we're looking at just the right combination of warm Pacific waters near the equator, but also some cooler patches of water in the Pacific that are sort of working in unison with that. But also, believe it or not, this is partly the stratosphere's fault. The reason is that the stratosphere here into the spring and early summer season is behaving a lot like what it will do in the winter, where it gets warmer in the lower to mid layers of the stratosphere, which makes the stratosphere thicker. That pushes the cooler air in the higher regions near the North Pole further south into the lower latitudes. It makes cold air available later in the season, and these systems coming in from the Pacific Northwest are grabbing that cooler air and directing it right south into the western United States. Now, this is something that doesn't happen very often, to see this stratospheric warming go into the late spring and early summer season, but it has happened before. So it's a combination of that. It's a combination of a weak El Nino, and that's going to likely add up to one of the coolest summers in recent memory here in the western United States. We took a look at the updated 45-day forecast. Most of the country, 3/4 of it, is going to have cooler than normal temperatures for the next 45 days. That doesn't mean there won't be hot days. There will be. But boy, it may not be till late July or August before we have anything remotely close to a persistent hot summer pattern. And even then, I think that's on shaky ground. So for those of you that like it not so hot, well, this is the summer for you. Thanks for listening to the Day Weather Podcast. We'll talk to you on Wednesday.